Kaboom, guys, kaboom. Stay focused. Staying focused is really, really important. It's important in the double nunchaku, it's important in the combat, it's important in the single. If you're doing single like this, you need to stay focused. Your mind's here, but also it's concentrating on the next thing. Same with SPORT NUNCHAKU COMBAT. I've been in fights around the world where I've been fighting in France, in Holland, in Switzerland, in Russia. And sometimes when you square up to this guy, the psychology comes in. So you stood there, and there's a time when you're waiting. You might be waiting for the ref. You might be waiting for this. You stood opposite. So you stood maybe about 6 meters away, waiting to go on to be called on, where they face each other and they bow like this. So you're waiting, and there's that time. You don't have your helmet on. You're looking at that guy. The psychology is setting in. And this is something people, again, don't address. I'm going to be doing more on my SPORT NUNCHAKU show that's going to be coming out next month. So it's going to be a show on YouTube. But also, let's just talk about this. You're facing this guy. You know, he's 6 meters away. And what do? You just stand there looking at him. What if he tries to knock your guard down? Now, he tries to knock you down mentally. Don't matter what he can do then. It's same if you're in a fight in the street. If that guy can take your chi, knock you down mentally and take away, then this punch that's coming right over here, this haymaker, is going to make contact whatever martial art you do. So it's all about the mental, the psychological, the process that's going on before you fight, or before, maybe even a bit more. When I was coming on before today, I've been doing these lives a while now, but maybe there's some psychological thing on there before I come on. There's a little bit. You've got to stay focused though. You must stay focused in your day, in your lives, in whatever you're doing. So I'm stood there waiting across from this guy. You have to stay focused. You must stay focused in your life, in what you're doing. It's important. People don't think about this, but you should think about this, guys. It's a topic that don't get always said. So you're facing that guy. Maybe you're warming up. Maybe you're facing him warming up because you don't want your hands cold. I've been in Russia and it's freezing. And you have to warm up. You run up and down for 10 minutes because it's that cold in there. No heating in some of the competitions. So maybe you're staying warm. Do you face him? Do you face him? Do you wait for a smile? Do you wait for acknowledgement, or do you face, or do you go and you're doing this, maybe away from him? I know some people, they have the back to the other guy, and then when they call them on, they even sit down, kneel down in Caesar, and wait for the ref to call them on. That's their process. That's their way of switching on and off in a fight. And that's what you also got to remember. You've got to switch on and off. You're in mode. You're in that mode when you're going to that fight. I know some trainers who've trained me in the past, no names mentioning, but when he's trained me, he's nothing. There's no anger, there's no nothing, there's no energy. And so sometimes it's a bit hard to react. So you have people who have this energy when they're coming in and they're striking and they have this aura about them. And then there's people who have nothing. And then they still win. They still win you. They still beat you. So there's two sides to that. Which is better? None is better. Whatever you've got, you need to develop. That, and you want to think about that as well. How can you develop that side? That psychological side. So when you're going on stage, if you're doing your YouTube and you're doing your freestyle, how can you, before you go on, sometimes it's pre-recorded, but if you're going on live, it's a lot different. If you're in an arena, some of the big competitions I've been to, there's hundreds and hundreds and sometimes thousands there watching. How can you focus? What do you have to do before you go on? Do you have to meditate? What do you have to do? What do you have to do? It's a big game changer. It's hard sometimes to do your YouTube But it's a little bit different when you come in and you're in an arena. There's everybody watching, everybody's shouting. They might be laughing. They might laugh at something. It might not be you, but they might be laughing and they're doing something else. Does that affect you? These are things you've got to think about when you're doing combat and when you're doing the freestyle as well in an arena. The pressure. Okay? Guys, I've enjoyed that today. I've not done much demonstration apart from the start, which I enjoyed. I do like a bit of double, don't get me wrong. I do like doing a bit of double. And we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday Combat. And remember, guys, subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. Links below. And get on the next course. All right? See you soon, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.